Hello, God bless you. In today's video, I share with you 3 easy recipes that can be done in your slow cooker. Now, I have recently fallen in love with my slow cooker. I've only used it a handful of times, but being such a busy mom with 4 kids and having other responsibilities that I have to tend to, making my food in the slow cooker has really come in handy. Now, don't get me wrong, I still do love my Instant Pot, but sometimes you just want that low and slow type of meal, you know? So I share 2 dinner recipes with you and 1 dessert recipe that I made in my slow cooker. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how I make these 3 delicious recipes, then please keep on watching. To begin, you're going to need 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of Italian dressing, and a 28-ounce bottle of your choice of barbecue sauce. Here I have hickory and brown sugar. First thing you want to do is go ahead and spray the bottom of your crock pot with some nonstick cooking spray. You could also use a crock pot liner if you'd prefer. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. And then we're going to put our chicken on the bottom. If you have smaller chicken breasts, go ahead and use about 4, but these are pretty large, so 3 will be just fine. And then you want to sprinkle the brown sugar on top of the chicken. Next, pour in your Italian dressing. And then take your barbecue sauce and pour it all in. And you can kind of mix the pick up each piece so that way the sauce could get underneath, and kind of mixing everything together. And this you want to cook on low for about 6 to 8 hours. The lid on. And one thing that I want to mention when you're cooking with your crock pot, if yours has these latches to like lock here, they're not meant for cooking process. I didn't know this. I recently just found this out, but these are meant to be used for travel. Like if you have to carry it, you know, then you latch it and you lock it. But while you're cooking it, these are to be unlocked. So we can hit, mine either has high 4 to 6, so we'll go to low 8 hours, but I'll check it at the 6-hour mark. So for the potato chips, grab your potatoes, as many as you like, and you want to peel them.
I like potatoes and potatoes.
Just go ahead and peel your potatoes, and then you want to have a bowl of cold water to put the potatoes in after we slice them, so they could soak in the water for about 15-20 minutes. So you take your potato, cut off the end, and then you want to cut in like super thin slices. See how thin? Super thin. Just cut your potatoes until you're all done and you have all your slices. This might be tedious for some, but the thinner the slice, the easier it's going to be to fry. And then as you're cutting, just put them in your bowl because you want them soaking in the water. If you have a mandolin, that'll be great for this. That might be the next investment. But nothing wrong with slicing by hand either. So after they've been soaking in the water for about 15-20 minutes, you can see that the water is very cloudy. That's exactly why you want to soak them. So just take these to the sink and dump all the water out, and then we're going to line them on a paper towel so they can dry. So here is paper towel. Now you just want to line them on the paper towel so that way you can get all the moisture out, and that's what's going to make for a crispy chip. Now just pat them dry, and then we'll get them ready to fry them up. So on a pan, you want to heat up your neutral oil. You can use any oil that you like, and then dump them in batches to fry them up. You don't want to crowd the pan because then they won't cook evenly. Once Once the chips are out of the oil, you can sprinkle some salt on them, and then they're all done. Now we're gonna do the coleslaw. It's literally just 1 bag of coleslaw mix. Put as little or as much as you like. That's probably too much. And this is the dressing that I'll be using. You can use whatever dressing you like. Just mix it up until your desired consistency. So our chicken has been cooking for about 6.5 hours. Now you just want to be sure to shred up the chicken and then add it back into the sauce. Here's the chicken all shredded up. It's shredded so easily. Now we are ready to build our sandwich. See our buns, nice and toasty. Then we can put some chicken. Oh my gosh, look how good that looks, you guys. Oy, oy, oy. And for a little bit of freshness, we add the coleslaw right on top. There we have it. Oh my gosh, now it's time to eat. You heard that crunch?
Oh, wait.
Is it good?
So good. Sheesh. It's really good.
2 thumbs up?
Man.
So to begin, you're gonna need 2 pounds of frozen homestyle meatballs, 1 cup of sweet and sour sauce, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1 green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and onion chopped up into chunks. Slow cooker, go ahead and spray with some nonstick cooking spray. Next, you wanna add in your meatballs. We're gonna add in our sweet and sour all around. And I like to just add a little bit of water in the cup to get the remaining out. Brown sugar. And soy sauce. And then from my bottle of sweet and sour, I just filled it up with some water to get the remaining out, and I'm gonna pour that in. Next, you wanna add in your veggies. And give everything a good mix. And now you wanna cook these on low for about 6 to 8 hours. All right, so the meatballs have been cooking for about 7 hours. Go ahead and give them a stir. Oh my gosh. The sauce for me is a little too thin, as you can see. So I just have here equal parts of cornstarch and water that I'm just gonna drizzle in and give it a quick mix, and then put the lid back on, and you can see the sauce is already starting to thicken. Here is the meatballs served up, and I just made some jasmine rice and some popsicles. Now it's time to eat.
I got my wife's sweet and sour meatballs.
Isn't it good?
That's really good, babe.
2 thumbs up?
3 thumbs up.
So literally for this recipe, you only need 3 ingredients. You need a 16-ounce container of chocolate fudge frosting. You're gonna need 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And lastly, you're gonna need 1 box of Devil's Food cake mix. Okay, so taking our cake mix, put that into a bowl. Now if you want, you can make it according to the directions on the box, but I always make my cakes a little bit different. So the box calls for 1 1/4 cups of water. I'm gonna add 1 1/4 cup of milk. The box calls for 3 eggs, and I'm going to add in 4. And the box also calls for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, but I'm going to do 1/2 cup of melted butter. And you just wanna whisk all of this together until it's combined. So in your slow cooker, you do want to spray it with some nonstick cooking spray, and then you can pour in your cake batter. then you could take your chocolate chips and just sprinkle them in. And next, taking your frosting, and I have this scooper. I'm just gonna scoop out, not like that, scoop out chunks of the frosting and then just dollop it around the cake mix. And then we are gonna cook this on high for about 2 hours. All right, let's take a look at the cake. Oh. Babe. Oh my gosh. All right, well there, I wasn't recording, but there's the cake. Top it with some ice cream. And Jose likes caramel, so we're gonna drizzle some caramel. Now it's time to enjoy. That's like one of your faves, right? Warm cake and ice cream. You like it? 2 thumbs up?
Yes, 2 thumbs up.
Abraham, go ahead.
This tastes magnificent!
Iron Man, what happened? So let me ask you guys. 2 thumbs up?
Yeah, no, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 thumbs up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright y'all, that wraps up this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you make any of the recipes, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.